Hi everyone, this is Deb Tim, a Canadian girl. Do your cichlids communicate with you, with each other? Stick around and find out. African cichlids are my passion. I am hopelessly addicted to everything about them. There is a level of commitment they need that I happily provide. It can be a challenge at times, but for the most part, if you can provide a healthy, safe environment by keeping your water parameters optimal, watching for signs that indicate stress or sickness, and routinely change your water, you would be a candidate as a cichlid keeper. Over time, I've gotten to know my cichlids as individuals. Sounds a little crazy, I know. That is part of the attraction to cichlids, in that they each have their own personality. The only way I communicate with my cichlids is through sitting and watching them. As I watch how they interact with each other, I soon see their personalities emerge. Before long, they are all doing the same thing, sitting and watching me. If I stand up, they go up. We all know why. They have come to recognize me as their caretaker, not to mention food source. They do recognize me, as any time I approach the tank, they come forward. They will do this for people they see regularly, but when a stranger approaches, they are wary, which indicates they recognize differences in us just as we do in them. They also like when I get my camera out. Some I find are actual camera hogs. There are those that shy away as well, again showing their individuality. Rift-like cichlids communicate with each other as well. Most interactions are a mix of complex behavioral movements and displays of color divergence. African cichlids are nearsighted, allowing them to see fairly clearly up to a couple meters. Cichlids have two main agendas. They are either to dominate or procreate. Though these actions have very different intentions, they are often not that easy to tell apart. They dress in their finest colors to entice a female, but it can also be seen as a threat. Shaking, shivering, and flaring of fins is most often a sign of flirtation. They also turn in circles, lip lock, and nip, which can be either, but leaning more often toward a fight for dominance. Plane chasing across the tank is aggressive behavior. Now, if you aren't sure or don't see signs of aggression, that does not necessarily mean it does not exist. That's why it's important to take the time to observe your cichlids. I find the best time to do this is before feeding. I first check to see if any females are holding, because after feeding, they all look like they're holding. If you do have aggression in your community but never see it, just look for fish that are showing signs of fear. You will find fish hiding up near the filter intakes, heater, or power heads, trying hard to be inconspicuous, often feeling too fearful even to come out to eat. Now you know you have an aggressive cichlid. Now that you realize there is aggression in your aquarium, what do you do about it? Well, I'll be sharing my thoughts on that in part 2. So until next time, this is Deb Tim signing out. I hope you're having a great weekend. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be talking to you soon.